It is day 25. And today, I want you to think about any nonprofit that you support and or volunteer work that you do. It's really tough on some of us to share some of these things that we do. A lot of us don't like to feel, or we feel like we're bragging, or we're trying to get business by donating and by saying that we do that. And that's not the goal, and why most of us anyways do that. We just have big hearts and we make good money, and we want to make sure that we support the communities that support us, right? And so you're going to hear me say that in my video, that I want to give back to the communities that support me. But also, I want you to show your passion for why you contribute, you donate your time, you donate your hard earned money to an organization. Share that story, because the story is going to sell as one of the value propositions of why somebody might want to choose you. It's not sometimes about who could do the best job. Obviously, we'd love for them to think that we can do the best job. And for a lot of us, we are the best person for the job. But one of the value propositions might be a point of commonality. We might hit a heartstring. Is that the right thing? Heartstring? That gets them to select us just based on a nonprofit that we support. So that's the thing. I know that we don't like to bring up our nonprofit work very often, and Renee and I do a lot of nonprofit work. We don't talk about it, on social media, hardly ever, But this is the one time I'm telling you, let's talk about it. And so here's how my community involvement video will look like. What do you do to give back to your community? Well, that question was asked of me many years ago, and luckily I had a couple of answers to that question. Having been with the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, I really enjoyed my time doing that, mentoring, and then becoming a board member, and then moving on to support other nonprofits, most namely Children's Miracle Network. Is been the one that I've supported most recently, and getting on the Seattle Children's Hospital Corporate Leadership Council has been an amazing, fun time for me to just see the impact I can make on kids' lives. It's been huge, and a lot of tears have been shed in a lot of the nonprofits and boards that I've sat on, based on the stories that I hear. But it's a reminder of why I do what I do, and I'm very fortunate to be in an industry where I can make a good living. And besides volunteering my time to sit on boards, I definitely give back financially as well. And I am very fortunate to have a lot of people that I know contribute as well on some of the fundraisers that we do and some of the auctions that we do. If you're ever interested in volunteering more or attending a benefit auction and you don't know which one to select, feel free to reach out to me. I love this kind of stuff. I love trying to give back to the communities that support me and my business. And my wife and I, Renee and I, find many ways to do that, and many different ways. Some of you might have money but no time. Some of you might have time but no money. Either way, I'd love to help guide you if you need that guidance. But if not, think about what a charity in your area could be that might need some help, and see if you can't reach out to them and help them out in any way that you can. That's going to be my encouragement for today. But in the meantime, I'd love for you to put below here a comment on what nonprofits do you support, or what nonprofits do you feel like need support, because I am open to seeing what else is out there as well. Have a fantastic day. And that's the video. That's it. You're sharing from your heart. You're sharing your story. You're sharing why you support whatever community nonprofit you support. And you're asking them to share what they support, so that you can get comments below, so you can learn more about them, and so that you might be able to support them even, right? You might be able to support them. Maybe they have a fundraising auction that they need your support for, right? We've definitely gone to many auctions that we've gotten invited to, but don't start sending me your invites. I don't want to be traveling everywhere, going to a bunch of auctions, although that sounds fantastic. Renee would not be happy with that. She controls our budget. But anyways, that's the video, you guys. I hope that it drives engagement for you. This is not a video where we're asking for referrals. So keep your business out of this one. I think I've only asked you guys to do that 2 or 3 times in this 30-day challenge. And so do your best to get some engagement on this video. And thank you for whatever nonprofit you support, because I'm sure it's helping your local community. Have a great day.